Today we're gonna find those other three people and help out the rest of our people with their tasks. Looking forward to it. I do have enough time today because it's only 5 p.m. and I'm usually up till like 5 a.m. so I have about 12 hours to do all of this. I would do a 24-hour stream, but I don't think that my Wi-Fi would handle it. What? I thought I did this.
You've got company in the house.
I definitely did this last time. I don't know what's
Damn it! Lost field.
Up ahead.
My guess is it didn't fucking save for some reason.
The information, Kasumi,
skip
but if
over
I'm
it.
dead,
Keiji,
please,
I
Kasumi.
can't do that.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
If it's that important to you, keep.
Yeah, I am. I'll stay.
I skipped all that because all of that is in the end of last stream. Please tell me to help Zaid. Okay, I did it, I think. Oh, okay. Fly around here, see if there's anything I can do in this sector. Oh,
Fuel reserves at 50%.
I'm just gonna see if anything's here. probably just gonna help everyone out. There's a lot to do here, so I'll wait on that. I might just do the Firewalker missions, like this one or this one. Might do this one. I honestly hate the Jacob mission. No offense. Oh.
I have detected an anomaly.
Journal Distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4610034087. Impact
Launching
with
probe.
unscheduled suborbital deceleration.
Scans have found something. Probe launched.
So today I went to Walmart with one of my friends. He decided to give me a ride to go get something, and he had this like, so there's like, you guys know those change exchange things, you know, you put the coins in, then you go get your receipt and go
Launching
to
probe.
exchange it out for cash. Well, we were waiting in line, and there was this like girl in front of us, and she was really pretty. Like, she was unbelievably cute, bro. But I thought my friend was like,
Probe
no
launched.
offense, I thought he was staring at her ass, and I looked at him, and he looked down at her, and I thought he was staring at her ass, and I'm like, oh, nice. I'm like, and I nod my head, and I look away, and then he like taps my shoulder again. I'm like, what? And then he like looks down at his shoes, looks at, I'm like, what?
Launching
Like,
probe.
I look at his shoes, and then I look at mine, and I'm like, yeah, I got, like, what? What are you looking at? And then he looks down at her foot, and then looks back up at me, and I'm like, what? And I look down at her foot, and she has a fucking ankle bracelet on. And I'm just like sitting there like, oh, that's why you were tapping me.
Probe
So
launched.
I started laughing, so I turned my head so she couldn't see me. But she like did something. She like went up to the counter and talked to the people, and like she wasn't able to do something that she was like wanting to do. So she left, and then we exchanged our shit, and then we left, and we were talking about it. Like I'm like, dude, I thought you were looking at her ass, and he's like, no. I was looking at her fucking ankle bracelet that she had on. You think she's there with her parole officer? I'm like, no shot. I didn't see anyone else there. But yeah, that happened today.
Launching probe.
It was pretty funny.
Launching probe.
But I am glad to be back, hopping on Mass Effect, streaming with no people. All good day work. Okay, I would be good for this, I think. Morden's like good for everything, every situation, because he's a doctor. He can help people. Like if there's an injured guy that you just find around, he'll help him. Alright, if you didn't tune into the last stream, we're going to get a distress signal that Jacob was sent by some random person of his father's ship that disappeared 10 years ago. And before that, he didn't talk to him for another 3 years, but he just wants to go check it out.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
And this is the ship.
There it is, and mostly intact. It
Gurn's,
could have survived impact, but it's been years.
the Gurn's back, I think.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash.
AI.
They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time, 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Shouldn't eat local flora. Probably had no choice. Inevitable after that long.
She even threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. Now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she's smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
What? What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Okay, don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. Diddy.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't know.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The Hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader, and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
On our left.
Target down! Stun!
Forget which. Doesn't matter. Impressive shot.
Target down! Target down!
You killed...
Worse than neural decay. Suspect mental instability.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
They attacked because he exiled them. We serve so he'll crawl the sky.
She's lost. We need to find someone who can make sense of this. Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
They're all women.
Clearly docile. Same uniform remnants as those who attacked, however.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Previous females said hunters were exiled. Behavioral or gender-driven.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
I can't talk to you. Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Enemies in front. Enjoy.
Why isn't it hitting?
Nice trick.
Your custody are forbidden.
Not for...
Please, here. You could end it. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
Older dead left posed, positioned. Possibly a warning. Recent corpses left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Go ahead.
Careful, I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. There's no choice.
Like to blend the victims.
Just the thing to help.
What's the cover?
had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Lost shield.
Trouble coming. Get over here. On target.
Impact imminent. Impact event.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father. Combat drone! Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance base. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Alright.
New messages
Commander,
at
you've
your
received
terminal.
a new message at your private terminal.
On this, on the second one, just make sure that you have every upgrade for the Normandy before you do anything else, or before you do the last mission.
I have detected an anomaly.
Well, let's detect the anomaly.
Probe launched. I have found something. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Scanning for mission objectives. Mission objectives located. Geth dropship detected. Forces approaching.
exclusive man wishes to speak to you in a debriefing.
Patching the elusive man through, Commander.
Motherfucker always smoking a cigarette.
Shepard, we got a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their home world.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with EDI. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Look at that fucking
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
I love what they've done with the place.
Somewhat resembles an insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector data banks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer. Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
The missing colonists might be aboard.
Same containers as on Horizon, only empty.
Horrible. Trapped in these pods, completely at the mercy of the collectors.
Horrible. Despicable.
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
Test subjects from Control Group. Discarded after experiment was over.
They didn't deserve this.
Hardly anyone gets what they deserve, Shepard. That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
EDI, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Is there something we can use in the data to give us an edge?
These are only preliminary experiments, but they reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
My God. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
No species should have to suffer through that.
Let's find what we need before the Collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
Look on the ceiling. More of those strange pods.
Hundreds at least. Wonder how many are full.
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
This is valuable.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked EDI to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
Basically what they said is this is the same collector ship that shot down the first Normandy.
This is unbelievable.
So many pods. Could depopulate all Terminus systems. Still wouldn't fill them.
They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
There, on the platform. Looks like some kind of control panel.
Lack of collectors seems odd. Alive or dead. Suggest caution.
EDI, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the Collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
That can't be good.
Everyone's all right, Joker. What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back out now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
help here, Edie?
I'm having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system. Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Then you better get it done fast, Edie. Look out, we've got company.
Oh god, it's one of those things.
Incoming.
Come on, speed it up.
Platform inbound.
Assuming direct control. We are your genetic destiny.
Firing a high impact shot.
1 and 100 will replace it. I know. Annihilation. My attacks will tear you apart.
Just burn through any armor.
4%.
Edie, get us out of here.
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked to capacity.
Here they come again.
Leave the dead where they fall. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. Cannot resist. You will know pain, Shepard.
That's not creepy at all.
Shepard, you must manually re-establish my link to the command console.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
Hold on.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Well.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
Behavior within norms for Cerberus, not unexpected.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Hold on. I'm just texting some people right now. And you know what? I'm turning down that music more because that's kind of getting on my nerves. A little bit more. Go down to 25. Alright.
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
Just a second.
Get ready to fight.
That one hit!
My attacks will tear you apart. Intervention is necessary.
I love this right.
This hurts you.
Shield down.
Heavy fire imminent. Just Incineration tech.
We are Harbinger. We are the Harbinger of your destiny. Leave the dead where they fall.
Oh no.
Enjoy.
My attack was ineffective.
This should slow him down.
Oh shit. Hold on. Yo, what's up, Nash and Curtis? I'm streaming right now, doing some Mass Effect and shit. I don't know either.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
Yo.
Target, what's of you? Problematic.
Yeah. Oh, you also know what I saw last night? I saw, you know that potato thing you were talking about, and then he opened the room and there's a bunch of fucking potatoes. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that last night. Hold on, I'm still in this boss right now. Alright, what was that? I killed him, what'd you say? Yeah, it was like, he picked up a potato and it was, the person next to him was like, I don't even know why you're carrying around that junk. It's pretty useless. And then he opens the door and it just floods out. I'm like, how? Who has the time to do this? How did he get them in there the first place without fucking having them all spill out? I haven't even found a potato and that motherfucker has a room full. So I played all through Saints Row, and it's really cliche and just a bunch of bugs. Yeah.
Rerouting commands through firewall 7164.
It's a really fast fucking game.
That's where we came in. Getting close to the end.
Yeah, no, I can see exactly, like, oh, the Saints Row game, like, I explained this in my last stream, how like, what I thought about it. I gave it a 4.5 out of 10, like, there is new shit that you can do, and I like that, but, like, the first part when I got in, when I first started the game, after, like, the first mission, I tried to do like this wanted thing. There's like this app where you can go hunt down people who are wanted, and I tried to do that, and on my way to like go get the call to go see who it was that I needed to kill, I got in my car. Worst mistake of my life. I couldn't get back out, and then the cops were after me, and the only way I could get out is when I tried to turn a corner. I didn't turn all the way, and they smashed me into a wall, and I flew out my windshield. And all of it didn't work out too well. You know, I was just dying a lot. The bugs are fucking immeasurable to any other game. It's all, I would say it's worse than Cyberpunk when they first released it. No, but I saw a lot of fucking streams about it. This one is, it's really that bad though. Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know. I feel like some people might have had like, just like, I think my mom said she only like had 1 or 2 like actual ghost stories, but not like 15 or anything.
Oh, no way.
Oh.
Yeah. I've considered, like, I've seen a few, but that's it. And they weren't even bad. Yeah. Yeah, well, with Saints Row, I mean, it's a decent story, you know, it's in Nevada, and it's just, I mean, it's alright, it's just, like, it's so cheesy, it's so cliche, like, imagine, like, going into, like, watching Friends or some shit, like, that's fucking terrible. It's like that. It's just, I don't care whoever likes Friends. I explained this to Curtis and Devin when you weren't here, but yeah, it was just, it was a bunch of cliches, a whole like group of friends who live in an apartment. They try to make ends meet by like paying the rent, going on jobs and shit, and then they start doing bigger jobs, and then John, are you listening? He's not. Alright, well, I'm just gonna continue my game. Oh.
Like I just looked at my, I'm going to my base on No Man's Sky, and it's like last edited 11/9/2022. I'm American that I am. I thought November 9th. Like, is there something wrong with my time? What's going on? You guys forget that fucking the day, then the month, then the year.
Next. Your form is fragile.
Not difficult.
How that happened? Oh wait.
Flammable or inflammable. Forget which. Doesn't matter.
Halloween is soon, I just noticed. Yeah, it's close.
This is slowing down.
What should I do for Halloween? I want to do something. Last time I had a ROTC Halloween party, which I showed up as Michael Myers, and I didn't say a single word to anyone.
Enemies inbound.
I had to stay in character.
control of this form.
But yeah, because I have the mask, and I just didn't say a word. I put the mask on, didn't remove
What the mask is.
didn't say anything, and just went through the entire thing.
You got it.
Just went through the entire thing without revealing what I was. I could have been fucking just some random dude who walked in.
There we go.
Just like, oh yes, infiltration. How's Boulder's Gate, Devin? You make the person, make it, yeah. You make Boulder's Gate. You make the character of your dream. Character of your dreams.
I made a bunch of most of the main characters in my little fantasy story I got cooking up in my head. That's where I made.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time
Well,
it, you know, so we can leave before they...
no, I'm not like your character. What? The NPCs of your campaign, or the characters you created, like you play as, like in real life, the characters you played as, not NPCs in the campaign you came up with. You made multiple characters? That's the first thing you did? I would have played I would have made it one character, played the game, and when I felt like it, come back and just do like another save, and then start making random characters. That's just the sole reason he bought that. Bro paid $70 just to do that. That was like the main selling point. Who cares about the actual gameplay? He wanted to do a character creation in depth, $70.
We have to go.
It sounds like it though.
Everybody onto the Normandy.
Strap in, people.
I don't know, he just created a character so Are you? You're not in the creation stuff? He just pressed start 2 minutes before he started the party. Went in the party.
We can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr.
Anywhere that's not here.
Very well. Engaging Mass Effect core.
I'm not gonna have an idea. So it's like, John, I found that thing. I'm gonna have no idea where.
So yeah, John, back to the Saints Row thing. No, it's gonna be quick. It's just a bunch of cliches. I give it a 4.5 out of 10, mainly because, oh, it's just like 4 friends, best friends, they'll do anything for each other. And then one day, it all falls apart when your guy gets fired from the Marshal territory, which is basically like the police government kinda. And then your other friend gets kicked off. Well, you get fired because one of your friends works for this one gang, and another friend works for another gang who stole this thing called the Codex, which is like, the thing that everyone wants. It has all the information about everything, blah blah blah. But basically, you got fired because of it, and then the dude, like that one guy from one gang, comes in your room. He's like, "Hey, sorry for what happened. Me and blah 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 are gonna go to this party. You should come. Nina's on the couch eating ice cream." And he's like, and he's like, whatever. They leave. 2 of them leave, and then he gets up. No. I'm just telling you, like, the cliche, the most cliche part. He gets a waffle out of the freezer. It's the only fucking food he has. He sticks it in the toaster, and you just keep putting it down because it's like a shitty toaster, and once he finally gets it in, it pops out and rolls onto the floor. He's like, figures. He's all depressed and shit. He goes, sits on the couch next to Nina, which is part of one of the gangs, one of your best friends. And then you just see a bunch of knives on TV. He orders them all. He's like, just wanna. And then Nina gets a text like, hey, we need you to drive for going to ruin the Idols party since they got the Codex. And then they're like, I bet Kevin and Eli are gonna have fun. Everyone there is probably gonna get killed. And then they both realize, they both realize, and the most cliche thing happens. They both look at each other. They're just like at the exact same time. We gotta go. Like, that's probably the most cliche. I know, it's so fucking cheesy. I hate it. Yeah. So he runs to a party in his underwear, kills everyone, saves them, blah blah blah, form their own gang. Yeah. But yeah, it is. No, it was the Plus game. I mean, I just can't complain too bad because it is a decent game on its own. I can, but I'm not going to, only because I've really favored the Saints Row games. The first two are amazing.
I've only heard horrible things about that game. So.
Me too.
Yes. It extremely disappointed me. I think they. I'm not okay with it. I didn't even give it a. They did. That's why it angered me so much. But yeah, like in the old ones, you could just go up to a gang member, say, "Hey, follow me," and then they'll follow you, and you go like fuck shit up. In this one, you have to wait for a skill, which is like basically one of the end game skills, so you can call some saints to come help you. Which basically they don't drive to you like normal; they just spawn around you, and it's, I know. It is. They're all dead. they just simultaneously died on the spot after the game was released.
They didn't deserve to stay a company after that shit show.
No, that was deserved though.
Commander, I figured you got a few words for him too.
But yeah, if anyone. Yeah, I'm very
Shepard,
disappointed.
Looks
Hold
like
on.
EDI extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
EDI told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
I know the stakes, but we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget EDI. The collectors couldn't
There's
have
spells?
anticipated her.
I didn't know there were spells.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get
I didn't know there were spells.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
Also, Devin, I'm streaming some Mass Effect, getting some good progress on this bitch.
Cool. Now,
there were always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end.
join the stream. Dude.
No, I'm telling him in case he wants to say anything more political.
These decisions need to be made, but more importantly, it paid off. EDI
Here's an idea: don't bring up politics every 30 seconds.
The Reapers and collector ships use an advanced identify friend-foe system that the relays.
Yes.
Calm down. I'm not. Just that went 0 to 100 real fucking quick. Bro saw a fucking like a distress call from the Korean saying, help us, like the Russians are invading. He didn't care. He just sent 3 nukes on their way. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm sending everything. No. Nah, yeah, just... No, we forced your tongue. That's all we did. Forced tongue as in he says things. He didn't... Is it a 0 out of 10?
I mean, so far the only thing I'm kind of complaining about is your followers.
I'm guessing you have a plan.
We have a science team working on a derelict Reaper right now. I need you to go and pick up its IFF.
Where did you find a derelict Reaper?
I don't think there's a way to make them follow closer.
An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendagon is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target. A 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet.
What character you want to get rid of, John?
Something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yellow person.
I
Yeah.
get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by
I
and pick up
remember.
our
Yeah,
package.
I know who you're talking about
We
now.
lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources.
Romancer, Devin.
Now we need
She seems you.
IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime,
They originally were slaves to mind players.
I think I heard about that too in the RuneSmith video.
It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
And I see enough movement out there. Some fucking ninja doing that.
Hey, who is the elusive man played as? Who's the voice actor?
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us.
Martin
Used us.
Sheen.
Needed access to the collector databanks. Necessary risk.
There really wasn't any other choice. Let's just hope
The
this
father
IFF
of
works.
Charlie Sheen.
My analysis is accurate,
The
Shepard.
lead
I have
in
also
fucking
determined
Two
the
and a
approximate
Half Men.
location of the collector homeworld based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
They intentionally
Better run
sent
the
it.
diagnostics, Joker. Looks like our AI's got a bug in the software.
My calculations are correct. The collector homeworld is located within the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and
You're in
exploding
hell.
suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction. Space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The collectors are just servants
How's
of
the
our
gameplay,
relay.
Devin? Like
We've all seen
combat
what their
stuff.
masters are capable of. They built the mass relays in the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station?
I
surrounded
don't
by
know. I'm
black
about to
holes?
fucking hurt my
No
team.
wonder nobody's ever returned from.
Sounds like
a
it
trip
was
with the
something a
Omega
wizard
4
would
mass
do.
relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small
Oh, you
safe
chose the
zone exists on
sorcerer?
the far side
Nah.
of the relay.
Pussy.
A region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols do not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more
You
advanced
mad?
encrypted
You
protocols.
mad?
Just because we
Yeah, I don't know, you just
the
are.
relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the collectors are waiting for us?
Ho's mad.
Our team before we
Ho's
take their
mad. Ho's mad. Ho's mad.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
I'll have eyes. No, I'm kidding.
Thanks for diverting to the Gernsback, Shepard.
No, what are you talking
Clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you
I'd
better.
be prepared to have a hold a
Ready?
grudge for 10
I'm not
years.
big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later. Commander.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
So you're just not like, was it like withstanding or what was it? What's your character's name? What character are you playing as? What's your name? That's the only name I remember, other than maybe the Gregorovich.
Gregorovich.
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You remember our talk? My work on genophage modification?
You stopped the Krogan adaptation to the genophage.
Part of a team. Scientists, all different types. Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student want to see
Fireball.
him safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Blood Pack. Talk to them or clan chief.
Jack would like to talk with you.
No offense, guys. I'm gonna mute you guys for a bit. All right.
What's wrong?
Contact with New Canton. Might be the collectors.
Did your family get out of there?
I don't know. There's no communications yet.
I'm sure they're safe. You'll see.
Shit. Hey, if you guys can hear me, just mute me if I'm too loud. I'm just gonna talk to myself and shit.
There you are. I really appreciate your help with the Hawk heist. I've been going through Keiichi's gray box. It's so nice to have him back. Even in that form, I miss him. Jacob deserves better than a father like that. I probably would have wanted to shoot him too. You really dodged a bullet down there. It took guts to stand up to Zaid, but I'm glad you did. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Cooper put the new supplies to good use.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonis, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel, name's Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonis was seen with him.
What happened? How did Sidonis betray your team?
He tipped off the mercs, told them where our base was. He drew me out with a false job, then let the mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared. They tried to hold them off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last long. All 10 of them dead. Because of him.
What are you planning to do when you find him?
You humans have a saying. An eye for an eye, a life for a life. He owes me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
You sure that's how you want to play it?
I'm sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your help.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
What's this area of the ship?
The gunnery control station. The ship's batteries are controlled from here.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
If we have time, I'd like to go to Ilium and relocate my
I'll let you know, Miranda.
Of course, Commander.
Shepard, I need something to talk to you. I don't know.
I'm listening. What's the issue?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something. With my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Okeer didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles, voices of warlords. But this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
EDI, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause this?
Cerberus has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living Krogan of this age and situation. Krogan are reluctant to share medical records.
My people were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the homeworld to Chunka.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
Back for more? Collectors and Protheans. It's all about my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time. Can't say I blame Taylor's pop. A man does what he has to do to survive. Ran up against a Batarian camp, not too different from that one. Job was to erase the whole thing from the map. Men, women, and the man in charge. Learned that day that despots are cowards. You show them you're in charge, not them, and they cry like little girls. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them. You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the Elusive Man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
You love the power they gave you.
They never gave me a choice.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
I'm gonna talk to the Elusive Man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Attacking our allies is gonna derail our mission. Not a smart move.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage dump?
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Like I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard. I hear...
What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and map. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Something on our sensors. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched.
Oh. Alright, I unmuted you guys. What's up? Oh, Aaron Rodgers? Bro, he tore his Achilles heel, bro. That was so funny. Remember when I don't know if you remember, Devin, because I don't think you like watch a lot of Brett Favre games, but you remember when he like, I think he like really badly hurt his leg, but he still threw like a touchdown pitch because his like dad died and he wanted to win the game for him or some shit.
Please use manual controls to
Yeah,
locate research base.
that was like one of the best touchdowns I've ever seen. He could fucking Hail Mary, but dude, look, I get it. Like, I mean, obviously I don't, but like, I know he joined the Vikings and he betrayed the Packers and everything, but like, you gotta admit, bro, he did a lot for the Packers. Like, he was the main reason.
Go to boxing.
Oh, alright. See you, Curtis.
Bye-bye.
Like Devin, he was the main reason why the Packers are the way they are now. You can't deny his credibility. Brett Favre's. Either of them. just collecting shit.
Mineral resources detected. Extraction complete.
Look at John, he knows metals, what a nerd.
Extraction complete. Acquired. Research base entrance ahead. Acquired.
Poopy Dookie. What about Poopy Dookie? Poop. Oh my god. Why no, John? Okay. Huh.
I was right. This site was a roadmap leading to the main Prothean ruins. Dr. Aloy and I agree that this must remain a secret at all costs. I will not allow another Eden Prime to...
Activation of research base power grid has triggered additional volcanic instability. Recommend immediate departure.
We have to go, now!
Like a baby. You know what else is baller? My mom. It's not really perfect, but I agree. Yeah, I agree. It ain't perfect, but it also wasn't bad. Aye. What's me? Oh, wait, what? Why does that sound like something that actually happens? I think it is. It's controlling my actions.
I have detected an anomaly.
Really, you've detected an anomaly?
Probe launched. Probe away. Scans have found something. Launching probe.
Ah, yes, rich resources.
Probe away.
Yeah. Aw.
Launching probe.
Thank you, sire. The Wizard of Oz.
Probe away. Probe launched.
So is that like an RPG game? Fire.
Launching probe. Probe away.
What?
must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship. I won't be responsible for another Geth attack, another Eden Prime. I've silenced Aloy. Forever.
This should come in handy.
It's too late for me. They're still in my head, stealing my thoughts. I can't keep them out. I've got no choice but to destroy this relic. And myself.
Anomaly detected. Launching probe. I have found something.
Exposure to extreme temperatures may degrade engine performance. Mission objectives located. Atmospheric data acquired. Engine temperature stabilizing. Caution, engine temperature falling. Extraction
Holy saints of the church.
Warning. Engine temperature below recommended parameters. Extraction complete.
That should do it.
That's what I tell you, but then, you know, you've got a problem with it, huh? What kind of fuck shit is that?
Fuck shit. No, just cover it with, yeah, that's it. There's no other, like, punishment, it's just that. I'm not doing anything.
Only
He's
half
doing
our
it.
fuel remains.
Mom, I have no closet. Fair enough.
Grease. Grease, because it will... Well, do you want to... Okay, well, what kind of situation are you using it in? That's what matters. Okay, grease. So, fog cloud, they're not going to be able to see you, true, but you won't be able to see them either. But if you use grease, they'll fall and, like, snap their neck or some shit.
The situation is urgent. We're facing a catastrophic VI breakout. I'll explain the details later, but you must retract that transmission dish. The controls aren't far from you. Over here, on the monitor. Ah, there you are. I've locked myself in a computer room on the far side of the base. Geth on the loose. A rogue VI program has seized control, and I've lost a lot of friends today. I'd hate to see you join them. Please, watch yourself.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
Memo to all project personnel. I understand there's some concern about handling live Geth. I agree it's a risk, but the potential reward is far greater. Someday your sons and daughters will thank you. Damn it. The VI's overridden the controls. We have to stop him. He's trying to upload his program off-planet. Destroy the antenna inside the dish. There's a tram on the lower level. Get to it as fast as you can.
This is an automated security update. Geth activity has been detected. Please remain at your workstations until the all-clear is given.
Heads up!
John's right, you need to take a trail kill.
This should punch through their armor.
Literally right after Thanksgiving.
Hostiles! Taking fire. Look sharp!
Enjoy.
You need to destroy the support struts now. They have their own capacitors. Try blowing them up.
right back. That is pretty good. Did you see what's been going on with Chris?
Yeah, so...
Johanna sent me, like, the picture.
This fucking bitch
I know.
shit, and it wasn't true.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the stream here.